2016 was filled with the sights and sounds of Georgians creating connections and sowing hope.
The Battle of Jericho.
In this downtown Atlanta church, two choirs joined forces to show us the power of song.
And the walls came tumbling down.
You are a person, I'm a person. You like music, I like music. We have a common ground that we can stand on.
When I was in trouble.
The Atlanta Homeward Choir, made up of men who have experienced the harshness of homelessness, found harmony with Georgia State students.
One of my missions is to make sure that our story reaches our own streets here in Atlanta.
Where those shared city streets used to separate, music created a bridge.
I am the hungry, I am the poor.
I want them to understand that we are them. We're not like them, we're not kinda sorta, we are them.
Done for me.
Hello, Mary?
Yes.
Hi, Auntie.
Demetria Wideman was thinking of her neighbors in need when she turned her birthday into an opportunity to give back.
The power of who you are, the very essence of yourself, a lot of times is in that purse.
Her mission was to donate confidence bags to women escaping domestic violence.
That was going to be my goal. I was going to fill these 400 purses for my 40th birthday and call it a day.
Then the purses just started showing up.
These are women who come to us with nothing but the clothes on their backs, and to give them a purse where they can begin to put items of their own into, I think it's going to give them a sense of peace.
More than 800 purses later, she's already planning to pass on purses to even more women fleeing violence next year. In Clarkston, refugee women are stitching together new lives after being ripped from their homes by war and persecution.
It's hard when you leave everything behind you and start a new life.
Inside the Piece of Thread headquarters, local volunteers partner with the women as they make handbags to earn income while learning English and gaining confidence.
They left their culture, their country, where they were born and raised, everything they knew, just to live, to have a hope for a life.
From the inside, we are a good people. We are person of peace.
Peace was also the mission of Malik Jandali as he placed painted pianos in public spaces around Greater Atlanta.
We need to unite during these challenging times in our Symphony for Peace. That's what we need. You play the piano? You play? No. Play with me, come on.
The city's first ever Pianos for Peace festival struck a chord with thousands before the pianos were loaded on a truck and dropped off at permanent homes in schools, community centers, and nursing homes.
I truly believe that music changes people and people change the world.